Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nastazsa. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram if you haven't done so as well. If you're following me on Instagram, you already got a sneak peek of the before and after of this room makeover, which turned out so well. But for today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys kind of like a step-by-step and walk you through the entire process, kind of making it easier for you if you guys want to tackle one of these room makeovers on your own. I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks on how you can save money and just overall go through like my process and kind of how I did things for this like full room makeover. Also, the links to everything that I use will be in the description box down below for you to check out. Without further ado, we can jump right into it. All right, so this is the before of the room, and the first thing that I like to do when tackling a room makeover is do a lot of decluttering and kind of minimizing the space. Over time, you obviously will collect a lot of things in a bedroom that you may not need. So I actually worked with a family friend for this room makeover. This was her room, so she was willing to kind of part with a lot, and she actually wanted to just kind of like get rid of everything and start fresh. But if you like don't have the money or you're currently saving up for a room makeover, this is a good step to just start working on from the beginning. Knowing what you are actually going to keep in the room and get rid of, and just decluttering the space can actually change the look of it so much. Just because you guys are gonna see there was a lot of unnecessary things in here that she didn't actually end up even keeping and that she was willing to part with. Another way that is really awesome that you can actually make money for a room makeover is to sell your old furniture on a marketplace. So that is what we did here, and we actually were able to use that money for the budget of this room. You'd be surprised, people are actually willing to spend quite a lot of money on used furniture. You can get a decent amount of your money back. Sometimes you can even get all the money you spent, depending on the condition of the actual furniture. So as you can see here, everything was pretty much decluttered for the most part. And the main thing that we wanted to focus on was paint color. I feel like switching up just the paint color also is another really affordable, great way to just transform the whole room. Now, for me personally, I like to stick to whites and neutrals for wall paint. And the main reason for that is if you do ever want to switch up the style of your room in the future, it is so much easier to do so with a neutral tone on the walls. With the purple walls that she had, we're kind of like limited to different decor and different things we can pull into the room. And if you stick with a white neutral color like this one, this is bare off-white, you can kind of bring color in decor pieces and things like that. So as you can see here, just changing that wall paint color did a ton for this room. So just adding that one simple, very affordable change really transformed this space. Another great thing to do when tackling a room makeover like this, if you don't have a huge budget, is to just opt for a rug and go get yourself a carpet cleaner. So we actually just like went to a local hardware store, got a carpet cleaner. You can rent them for the day, really affordable, clean the carpet, and then just covered it with an area rug. And this worked out so well. You guys can't even like really tell that the carpet was in such bad shape after it's cleaned. And then with the rug, it kind of just draws the attention more towards the rug and not the carpet. Again, it would have been super expensive for us to switch out the carpet into the flooring like we did before. So we just wanted to save a little bit more money on this room. Also, another thing to think about, when you have a bedroom that has carpet and you switch it to the hardwood, it gets a lot colder in the room, as well as the room will echo. So it kind of gets rid of a lot of the privacy that most homes have. So if you're used to carpet and you just want to save some money, this is a great option. So this rug is from Boutique Rugs. Seriously, they have some amazing quality area rugs at a really amazing price. So I'm gonna link their website down below for you guys to check out, because I feel like I even want this rug for like my own personal room, just because it's very low pile. It looks like it's going to be very easy to keep clean. And again, the quality was super awesome. Like I loved like the neutral tone, but it still has like a very nice minimalistic design to it that again is going to draw the focal point to the area rug and not to the carpet. Just make sure you're getting a larger size and you know the proper measurements. And again, this can really transform a space on a budget. You guys know I'm all about decor and what a space looks like, but at the end of the day, your bedroom is for sleeping. So you definitely want to think about upgrading like a mattress or your bed frame as like the main priority when you're making over a room, just because again, that's where you're going to spend most of your time and where you're actually going to focus on being comfortable. So I was actually able to upgrade the size of her bed frame as well as the size of her mattress just based upon how much she was willing to declutter. So that's another thing, is like sit down and kind of like have like a game plan for the room. Like, are you gonna declutter so you can accommodate like a much nicer, larger, cozier bed? Do you have enough space to maybe switch that around, get a different style bed? Kind of think that the focal point of the room is really going to be the bed, and it's where you're going to spend most of your time when you are in that bedroom. So I like to kind of look at it as one of the top priorities of a room makeover. But this mattress, seriously, like I sat on it for a little bit, super comfortable. It is from Nectar. So if you guys are in the market for a new mattress, I would highly recommend checking them out. Another cool thing about this bed frame is it has storage. So since she decluttered, she did get rid of a few extra furniture pieces that we aren't actually planning on replacing in this makeover. So we needed to make sure she had, you know, extra space for things. And this is actually perfect because the bed has these drawers in the front of it that serve as storage. And to me, they just look so nice. It almost looks like it's kind of part of the design of the bed. But again, it's going to accommodate a little bit more extra space. She also will have space to use underneath the bed. So something to also keep in the back of your mind, if you are decluttering and getting rid of some storage furniture, how are you gonna make up for that space if you do still need extra space? So these are really great options if you're looking for a cozy mattress, or if you're looking for a nice, like minimal, good quality storage bed frame. This is definitely a really great option to check out. Another great way to save money when you're doing these room makeovers is to do some sort of like furniture hack or furniture upgrade. I love IKEA for this. So this is just a basic like console buffet that you guys can get from IKEA. It is really affordable, especially based upon the size of the actual furniture piece. Something this large usually tends to be a lot more expensive. This was just a few $100, and it fit really nicely in here. There's little upgrades that you can do to it. So this actually comes with the availability to actually buy a glass top for it, and that's just going to help with the longevity. IKEA actually offers different legs that you can switch out, or you can obviously buy different pieces to go with IKEA stuff to kind of hack it on your own. So as you can see here with that glass top and then just the legs, it kind of really upgraded and elevated this furniture piece, and it doesn't look as cheap or basic as it did before. And I also opted to get these like half moon little knobs for it, and I feel like that all together just really transformed this piece. Like, this piece does not look like it's a basic IKEA piece anymore. It's perfect, but we were able to save a lot of money on that specific element of this room. I always love to add some sort of like high quality fragrance to the bedroom just to kind of like make it feel cozy and at home. You can kind of develop your own scent or buy like a blend that is already done together. And I love these Vitruvi oil diffusers so much. I actually got my family friend one for her other room and she's like in love. So I did want to add another one to this room. These are some of like the newer blends of oils that they have, but definitely something to keep in mind. As much as I love candles, they're actually really bad for you. And if you are going to bring some sort of fragrance into the home, it is better to opt for an oil diffuser and high quality oils just to kind of switch that out. I know that candles just seem super cozy and everything, but I love these little diffusers instead, just as a healthier option. And they do have that little cool light on them, so they still give a little like element of light to the room. But as you can see here, I just love the cozy vibe that these oil diffusers give to a room. And I have that little tray. I will have everything that we used in this makeover linked down below for you guys to check out. But we just got a few little accessories from Amazon. Again, another place I really love to shop for affordable decor. Not only is it affordable, but it comes super fast. You can do room makeovers like this in a short span of time. We were able to get like everything for this room within a week delivered, which was just awesome. So as you can see there, just that IKEA piece really totally transformed and elevated this side of the room. I also definitely recommend mounting your TV. That's another thing that can really change up a space, is to just have that done. And then we also went with some curtain rods that actually allow for the 2 separate panels. So on the back end, we opted for a sheer, and then on the front, we have the blackout curtains. So she's able to still achieve like that dark room when she wants it, but she's also able to bring the light in, and that made a huge difference, just taking down those old school style blinds that she had in here. We actually were able to score these nightstands for only $40 for this room makeover, and that is because we use the same marketplace we used to sell her old furniture to look around for some high quality pieces. These are West Elm, so they're amazing quality. They originally retailed for $500 each. We got them for $40 because the guy was moving. He was actually leaving the country and going back to Australia, and he just wanted to get rid of his stuff super quickly. And then again, just to add a little something to these nightstands so they aren't so plain, we opted to get this little pack of 4 mirrors from IKEA. I think the pack of 4 was like 10 bucks. So it kind of adds in that little mirrored look that she originally wanted for the room. We also hung up some affordable mirrors from Amazon on each side of the bed, and this just kind of opens up the space and it gives it a really nice hotel vibe, which is what we were going for in this bedroom. But as you guys can see here, we also just added some higher quality bedding. As I mentioned, I like to kind of splurge when it comes to the bed and focus on maybe buying something a little bit better quality. So all the bedding is from Parachute Home. As you guys can see on this side of the room, we also did the double layered curtains as well. And as you guys can see, just the whole total transformation of the room worked out so well, and everything was done very budget friendly. So I hope you guys were able to take some sort of inspiration from this room transformation. I wanted to show you guys the before again, because every time I look at the before of this room and the after, it's actually hard for me to believe that this is even the same bedroom. And I'm so happy that I was able to create this room makeover for her, because she seriously absolutely loves it and I love it so much. Like, this reminds me of like a hotel room. It is seriously like a whole transformation, a complete 180 from what the room looked like before, and it's just more cozy and comfortable. And I hope that you guys can take something away from this video and create your own space that you love as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.